Hello YouTube, March 18, 2019. It seems like forever since I've done one of these videos. Because a couple videos that y'all seen on this channel were pre-recorded. I showed y'all some business videos, and then y'all know I upload on the business channel. And then I got a fourth channel that just started up, but we're going to get to that in a moment. I'm currently checking my page, that's why I look distracted. The last time I gave y'all a live video, okay, I did the safari video. I guess that was a couple days ago, and then Marvel. But I haven't gave y'all like a sit down talk video in a while. Like, I'm going through and it's like I can't see the last time I actually did a talk through. Because even the DivaWuan's strolls downtown, that was recorded way back in October. I gave my thoughts on Kelly Rowland a month ago. Okay, my last video with y'all was an hour-long video, so I hope that held y'all on long enough, because that was the one where I was dealing with my flare-ups with my Crohn's disease, waiting on my work equipment and all of that. I've since been hired and done did a job and all of that stuff. Y'all, if y'all on my business channel, y'all know what I do for a living outside of being a licensed medical esthetician. But anyways, let's get on into the topic, the good, the bad, and the ugly that's been going on with moi. But first of all, how is y'all liking my hair today? This is the first. There's another first that's happened. I haven't picked my hair out, nor owned a pick in over 2 years. I haven't owned a pick in 2 years, but the last time I picked my hair out was like 2015. Any other time that y'all see my hair blown out, it was usually down because I blown it out with a blow dryer. But this is the first time I've actually picked my hair in 2 years. And y'all know the camera shows opposite, so I got the pick back in my life. Although it's still awkward as hell. Y'all know this camera is backwards. Like, oh my goodness. And then I'm left-handed, y'all, so yeah, we're gonna pick this down because this is getting to me, because it's like I go to darn do it and then I'm left-handed and the cameras flip back the opposite. But yeah, this is my first time with my fro out in 4 years. I've been rocking Rush and Go styles, twist outs, blow dry styles, but this is the first time that y'all see my hair just picked out in the fro. And then of course we still getting this together. Oh, we might as well mention this before we get into the serious topics real quick. I am on my last, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8. I am on my last 4 days of meal organics. Now, I don't know if y'all can tell, but there is some growth up in this section. You see that huge patch right there? See, we got that growing in. Then we got this. Let's go ahead and oh shoot, now we got a little bit of something, because last time it was just right here. So we got a little, what we got, about an inch of growth in a month. Okay, or is that a half an inch? This is where it used to be right here, and now here's my month update on my long Squidward nose, honey. So that's what it's like right there. We'll do the full lymph check later on. I mean, I don't want to do the lymph check right now. But yeah, hair growing in just perfectly. We're going to give that a few days. And then we're going to switch over to the main choice healthy hair vitamins. Now, I would have gotten 2 of these and gave this a full 2 months, but this was the last one that they had at Walmart. So I go on ahead. I said, well, here, let me just go ahead and get the main metabolism instead. Now, they don't run out of this. This is their stable at Walmart. But I didn't want to get 2 of these. This is actually 25 bucks as opposed to this was 18 bucks. Yeah, the extra $7 was getting to me, y'all. I wasn't about to spend no extra $7. But anyways, what's been going on with moi? As y'all know, I had a death in the family. My great aunt, which is not really my great aunt, but I call my great cousins my aunts because of the age difference. My aunt who is realistically my mother's first cousin. I mean, my grandmother's first cousin. So I don't know what that would be in relationship to me. Would that be like second cousin once removed? Y'all know that sounds so weird to call somebody with that age gap like a second cousin. I don't feel right calling her by her first name. So I always call her Aunt Carrie. She died at the age around 70. She was 70 years old because she was 2 years older than my grandmother. If my grandmother was alive today, she would be 68. Actually 69. So my Aunt Carrie was at least 71 years old because she was 2 years older at least and then my grandmother. So died at 71, went in for a stroke, died of fluid buildup, which, you know, threw me for a loop because 10 years ago in October, my grandmother was admitted for fluid and she died of heart failure. So 10 years later, her first cousin has a stroke and dies of fluid versus my grandmother, she went in for fluid and died of heart failure. So yeah, catch that irony. And then the fact that it happened, she died exactly the day before my mother and grandmother's birthday. My mother and grandmother are born on the 22nd. My grandmother had my mother on her birthday. So, can you imagine that double whammy right there? And then, I don't acknowledge him as I just say my mother's other child because I don't have no connection with him at all. But for y'all that don't know, I'm realistically not an only child, but I was raised as an only child because I've never met my mother's oldest child. She has 2 children, but that does not mean I necessarily have siblings. As far as I know, I grew up as an only child because that's the only thing I know. But she has another child that also she met for the first time since his graduation out of the blue on her birthday. So can you imagine a whirlwind of emotions that I have to deal with? I have to deal with a grieving parent with my great aunt passing on the day before her birthday and her late mother's birthday, and then her long lost child comes to see her on her birthday. Now this is all within a span of 24 hours. I want y'all to mind y'all of this. Lost my great aunt the day before my mother's birthday and my grandmother's birthday. Birthday comes around. Long lost child with his father, who I thought was my father, but turned out DNA said, Mari, that was a lie. The blood types don't match. And I didn't even need his blood type. Y'all know when I took Ancestry.com, I was made aware that somebody else was the potential father. And that was confirmed indirectly through Ancestry because they showed me some people on my Ancestry that has the same last name as the suspected person who's my real father. So the fact that we have DNA matches on Ancestry, that proves that person's my father. So this older sibling is a half sibling as opposed to a full sibling that we thought. So yeah, all of that. So they was here for that weekend from the 22nd till they left that Monday. I didn't converse with, like I said, I don't have no connection to them at all. My first cousin once removed is more like my sister than anything. Y'all know I don't know how to do the family relationship, but my mother has a first cousin who has a child. What would that relationship be between me and her? My first cousin, my mother's first cousin's child. Would that make us like second cousins once removed or first cousins 2 times removed? I don't know how that shit go, but I consider her more like a sister. The one that's wild, the one I reported on here with the 3 children. That's the one I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah. My neighbor has a loud ass car that throws me off every time when he pulls into that yard. But they left out on the 25th. Everything else went smoothly during that week. Let me see. My second payday was the first of the month, and they actually They had us wait till the first of the month. I normally we get paid that darn on Thursday with darn on Chime Banking, but I got my pay on that first. And then the rest has already been there. I got the cable established. Y'all already seen that. There's the TV over there. Y'all have already seen me on Instagram do the little mini commentary reviews. Like, I do quick commentary reviews of shows that I'm watching. Like, literally, it'd be 2-3 minutes of a brief commentary. So I don't do no half-hour breakdowns on my Instagram. I give y'all like a quick 2-3 minutes of what I'm watching, what I'm thinking about, giving the critiques of the makeup, giving critiques of the storyline, all this, that, and the third. So check out my Instagram for more of that. Like, I give y'all a little bit of everything on my Instagram. But yeah, that's everything that's been going on in a nutshell on the family front. Oh, I know I forgot one thing. My barber closed. See, this is why I don't like apartments. Because the walls are so thin that I be thinking that somebody's coming through the door. Now, I know Miss Thane don't get off until another 3 hours. This is also late at night. I'm recording at 7-something at night, just in case y'all wonder. Because y'all know I don't got no sunlight to use up in here. I'm just using my little 60-watt light bulb. But anyways. Oh, the house front. Okay, I knew I was forgetting something. House front, obviously, for those reasons, have been derailed. Because, like I said, the last minute death in the family. And then turned out my barber, who I grew up with since the age of like 4 years old, has passed the week after. Like, when I tell y'all the week motherfucking after, he passed on March the 1st. Now, my great aunt passed on the 21st, right? Now, y'all know this is a short month in February. So, she passed on the 21st. Literally 8 days after. Now, her funeral is set for the Saturday. Her funeral was set for Saturday, March the 2nd. So, this is what happened going into the beginning of the month. So, her funeral was on March the 2nd. We find out that morning because he stayed down the street from me. I seen the ambulance and everything. He was pronounced dead. So, my longtime barber, friend of the family, done passed away. Now, during the funeral process, for my great aunt, my uncle goes to the hospital. My great uncle, my grandmother's only brother. She's the youngest out of 8 children. And out of those 8 children, there was only one guy. So, my great uncle was admitted to the hospital for gallstones. Now, y'all know, simple enough procedure. But when you're like 70 plus years old, honey, that can take you on out. You talking about darn old manual surgical removal, because once again, my grandmother was the youngest of 8 children, and if she was alive today, she would have been 69. So he's the knee baby. He's 2 years older than my grandmother. I think he is, or is it my great aunt Mickey the knee? That's confusing. I think he is. Yeah, he's the knee baby. And then my great aunt Mickey, who is my sister, in a way's grandmother. My sister, my cousin, who I deemed to be like a sister, her grandmother and my grandmother were sisters. So, she was like the 3rd youngest. My great uncle's the 2nd youngest, the knee baby. And then my grandmother is the youngest. So, 2-year age difference. He's 71 right now. So, around the same age as my great aunt Carrie that just passed away, right? He got admitted to the hospital, not going to make it to the funeral. So, now I'm worried that he's going to actually pass. Turns out all doing well with him. Got update for him a few days later afterwards. And once again, there goes that car. Y'all won't be able to hear it, but I can hear it. And then that's why I look paranoid as fuck. But anyways, yeah, all of that happened within a span of a week. And during that whole week time period, Obviously, house searching was the last thing on my mind. I was actually looking to go to the car lot, but guess who is the only person that knows how to navigate down to Lumberton, North Carolina? Because if y'all know about Fayetteville, us natives know not to get a car from the actual city because we're in a military town and they don't give a fuck about the natives here. So since I'm a native person from Fayetteville, we don't even got an official name like a Fayettevillian or whatever, but since I'm a native here, they jack the prices up because of the damn military, because of the foreigners that come, and take up residence here. So it puts us natives here at a disadvantage, which means I have to go down to Lumberton to get a decent car at an affordable price that's not jacked up. I'm not trying to spend $14,000 on a 2010 car that already has 90,000 miles, versus I can go to Lumberton and get a 2013 car for maybe like $10,000 that only has like 40,000 miles. So you see that drastic difference between going down to Lumberton. Shout out to my other sisters, people, Lumbies. And speaking of that, health crisis on that front. So I'm just dealing with a lot of health issues within my family. Our mutual sister is going through critical illness, and I can't go into details on what. That's not my business to disclose, but she's going through critical illness. Now I don't know her as well as I know my main girl pal. Y'all know the backstory of that, the one that graciously allowed me to reside with her for 6 months during my period of homelessness. That sister right there. Her sister, who I actually know in a way, but not as close as her, but I do know her very well, and that actually struck me worse off than my aunt, because it's like my great aunt, there is such an age difference, even though technically she's like my cousin, she's in my grandmother's age bracket, so I've always revered her as an aunt, but she's not as immediate to me as actually my girl pal's, sister, who I actually feel is indirectly like a sister to me as well. I mean, granted that we've always had a difference of opinion on politics. If y'all are friends with me on Facebook, y'all probably see me and my sister go at it all the time. She's a good old strong Republican, and y'all know I'm more so a moderate liberal independent. So y'all know we've always had them down on arguments, and I was looking forward to the darn 2020 arguments coming up. So that's been, driving up on me as well. And then y'all know with my work schedule and everything that's been going on with me trying to get the fuck up out of here because of my health. Y'all know my Crohn's been flaring up left and right. Y'all know last year I suffered with the darn multiple epilepsies and my, body tightening up. I thought I was having a stroke / a heart attack. And then y'all know I'm trying to get my hair back together. So I've been trying to, work to get up on out of here, but now I'm going to also have to find some time to, support my sister as far as our mutual sister. Like going to the hospital and with her and stuff. So I've been dealing with that issue as well, trying to find time to when I can go up to the hospital with her. So a lot of illnesses and death, and it's been draining. Whew. Made my little darn Crohn's disease seem irrelevant compared to everybody else just falling ill, with a lot more fatal in front of me. So, yeah, just not looking good. But I'm trying to at least keep an optimistic point of view. I'm still thriving. Like I said, I created a 4th channel, but it's not on YouTube. I now got a Black Junction page, to bring it back to some positivity, y'all. Because I ain't want to, y'all, break down in front of y'all, but I actually got a Black Junction page because this year I'm actually serious about, showing y'all, what I do as an esthetician. And granted, the first few videos I already have uploaded, which are my previous videos that were on my main beauty channel. So go ahead and check that out for the previous beauty videos. But the ones coming up will be some more demonstrations on myself with some equipment coming in. I also just made a purchase. So this week I'm looking forward to several items coming through the mail. And of those 7 items actually includes a new camera so I can darn gonna record for y'all. Y'all heard right. I told y'all I was stepping it up for 2019. This is actually probably the last vlog that y'all will see with this camera. And just in case y'all wondering what this camera is, this is a Logitech. And this lasted me quite some time. This lasted me 7 years. I mean, it's all jacked up. Let me show y'all the wiring. Oh, Lord. Y'all see how taut the wiring is, just natural wear and tear. It survived multiple moves. It survived me being in my little apartment when I was in high school, to my aunt's apartment when I was on the floor with the mattress that wouldn't darn gonna stay up the whole night. I used to have to put the pillows underneath it. And then when I got in my little trailer, then I didn't record for 9 months because I was at my sister's house, who stayed in the trailer across from me. Then y'all know the story that happened from there. Y'all know all the drama that we dealt with while being in the trailer park. And then I got across the street, and that's the apartment that y'all seen my J. Cole video. Y'all, when I met J. Cole officially, as far as on camera, I've met him several times before, but it's like the first couple times we met, it was always in passing. A little quick backstory about me and J. Cole. We actually have like a 2nd degree of separation between people that we actually know that overlap with each other. So we've known each other in passing, but we've not necessarily known each other, if that makes sense. Like, we're not cool. I can't call J. Cole up and say, hey, what to do? Like, I can't do that. But I've always known him around for the past 8 years in passing. And I finally got a chance to meet him for the first time since being famous, because last time I met him, he was technically famous, but not as big. And it's like I had a whole conversation with him years ago, and didn't even know who he was until after the fact, when somebody told me, hey, you know, you was just talking to J. Cole. I was like, who? Like, I didn't even know, because it's like I seen him around, you know, the Ville, and I didn't think nothing of it. But yeah, that's a little backstory of the apartment that y'all see me take the picture at. That was actually my old apartment that we just moved out of. Yeah, it lasted there when I enrolled in the beauty school. Then I got out of beauty school, and then we moved over here, not too far over, and this is now the last place that this camera will be recording at. I will now have a new camera, which is set to arrive by this weekend. Now, ironically, the stand for the camera, because I got a little camera tripod stand as well, in addition to the other ones that I have, that's actually in the first set of orders that is to come tomorrow. But my main equipment is actually going to arrive around the 25th, which I think is next Monday at the latest, or it might come that Saturday. So I got like shipments coming out in 4 different orders, but a camera is one of the first things that I did order to go ahead and update for y'all this year and finally be serious on recording some videos. I'm going to get some wax models in here and show y'all how to do Brazilian waxes on different skin types, including black skin, because it's a shame that, you know, we don't have proper Brazilian wax demos. I told y'all this, that YouTube allows nudity under the form of education. So you can find dozens of, you know, wax demonstrations on white people. But even if you type in a black Brazilian wax on a male, you know, all the white guys come up. But there's not one video to this day. And I've actually said this last year, and even then nobody has done a video on a black male Brazilian yet as far as a YouTube demo. So I will have one video or two on YouTube, and then the rest will be on my Black Junction page. I set up a Black Junction. Those videos will be on there because y'all know the double standards YouTube has. Yeah, I hate the, let's keep it real. So, black people tend to be more blessed down there than others. So just in case you two want to be on some, you know, hypocrisy and darn gonna try to claim my shit as porno because black men tend to be more blessed down there, even when they're unerected. Even though I can easily appeal it, but just in case they want to be on some bullshit, that's what the Black Junction page is for. And then I can have my little subscription set up for the more in-depth videos, because we're going to be doing a lot on the Black Junction page as far as skincare videos are concerned. I wish they had a live stream, or I would do a live stream for y'all as well, but you know, Black Junction does not have that just yet, so we're going to have to settle for the pre-recorded videos in the comment section until they get the live stream together. So yeah, and in spite of all this negativity in my life as far as the deaths, and you know, unfortunately the house search being put on hold for now, I'm still keeping it pushed forward. Oh, and the car, you know, being put on hold, because I told y'all my uncle was the only one that I knew. I don't got no water or Mountain Dew on me. I'm going to actually eat after I record this video. But yeah, those two things have been put on hold due to all of that that's been going on. But it will eventually pick back up soon. Matter of fact, I'm going to take y'all on a virtual house tour. That's another thing that I plan on doing by this weekend. Soon as my equipment and stuff comes in and I get that out the way, I'm going to also finally purchase the updated Screen-O-Matic. That way I no longer have the watermark on my videos as far as the free version that I've been using for the past 6 months. And y'all would go on a virtual tour with me as far as me choosing houses, because it's been a process. I'm even going to let y'all look at some of the fantasy houses that I want to. Like if I go ahead and, you know, hit the lottery, or, you know, if your girl is approved for an FHA loan, honey, this is the house that I want to actually buy. But right now, this is the house that I need to rent. So there's a difference. Like I'm not about to be no Napatoria 85. And now I just looked at my girl Makeup Shayla, honey. Makeup Shayla. Oh, I miss that darn on dog of hers. I used to love that French bulldog that Makeup Shayla had on darn on Snapchat. The pipe it up dog. Pipe it up. Pipe it up. Pipe it up. Pipe it up. Oh, I miss my darn on baby. He died of I think he died of heart failure complications as well. So, oh Lord. But yeah, Makeup Shayla done got herself a darn on house with a darn on beautiful darn on 30-inch darn on refrigerator. Here I am, got my little darn on white darn on refrigerator that opens up to the darn on right. I want me a refrigerator that opens up both ways, honey. Someday. But right now we just gonna settle for, you know, a 23. And that's one thing. I'm willing to give up the 23 cubic feet of refrigerator, but y'all would learn more about my house requirements as far as when I do that video. I don't want to give too much away, but that is coming up soon. We will be going into that next week as far as taking y'all on a virtual house tour with me. Especially since now the car tour is, you know, shut down for the moment. I can't get to Lumberton. My sister, who's a Lumbee Indian, can't go down to Lumberton for obvious reasons, because our mutual sister's in the hospital. My great uncle, he's still darn on recovering. And then y'all know me and my mother, honey, we're tolerable with each other at best, and her ass don't like to travel nowhere. She don't even take her own car with her to damn work. She don't take her own car. It just sits outside. She don't even trust me to darn gonna drive no damn where, even though I've been driving for 10 years with a spotless record. Her ass done had how many tickets? Hell, y'all seen me damn drive. Well, not, y'all haven't really seen me drive, because I always done the Walmart vlogs when I wasn't driving. I don't have the thing set up in the car where y'all can actually see me driving. But the fact that y'all see me at Walmart and y'all heard me crank up the car, and, you know, y'all know that I've drove before. So it's like, honey. And then y'all actually went with me to the DMV and all of that. Get all those videos up on here about my license when I had to switch over for my permit. So on and off, I've been driving for 10 years. I ain't had no darn on traffic violations at all. She still don't trust me with her darn on jealous ass, honey. That's okay. She better hope that little 2007 Honda of hers never break down, because bitch ain't gonna never be able to get in mine, honey. It is what it is. But anyways, yeah, trouble on the car front because of that. I refuse to get a car out of Fayetteville, because I'm not about to be spending no $14,000-$15,000 on no damn car that's like a 2008 with 100,000 miles. And I can go to Lumberton and get me like a 2013-14 with maybe like 50,000 to 60,000 miles. Okay? And I want me a car where I can back up and I can see the darn, that is a requirement. Like, I want one of those cars where you back up and you can see yourself backing up with the little camera, the rear view camera. Ever since I seen that in my uncle's car, that's a requirement for me. Because I be darn on paranoid as fuck backing up out of our yard. Like, if y'all seen my yard in my vlogs, y'all know why. Because our thing is not leveled right. And if you have a low-end car, you got to back out very strategically, or you will bump up on the on the bottom pan of your car if you're not careful. Like, you have to have an expedition or a large truck to come up in my yard and then back out successfully without bumping into your darn on gas pan or whatever. Which is why y'all always probably see, if y'all seen the car, it always park on the side, because we actually maneuver in through the neighbor's yard or whatever. But yeah, another reason why I can't wait to get up out of here, the lack of darn on space is ridiculous. As far as this apartment, I'm done with apartment living. I want me a house. That's been another thing, because I don't even want to be in no fancy gated apartment. Like, I don't want to be in no apartment. I don't give a damn if it has a gym and a pool. Like, I'd rather downgrade to a okay house versus in an upscale apartment. That's how over apartments that I am. I don't want to be in no apartments. Not no third floor, fourth floor, anything, because then it's like, that might pose a problem with trying to get my cable up in there, and then they might already have their own cable packages, and I can't bring my box with me. They already have my recordings. Oh, hell no. I'm not going through none of that. I need to take my cable box with me. That's a requirement. It needs to be Spectrum approved. Number 2. I need to have me a refrigerator. Now, I'm willing to lean on the refrigerator. And another thing I'm willing to let go is the little walk-in shower, like with the glass doors. Like, hell, I never had it in my life anyway. I don't necessarily need it. But it is a good start if I can get it before actually getting my own house. I love to experience that in an apartment that I'm renting. But, you know, we'll talk more about that on my actual virtual tour that I give y'all coming up next week. I got 2 videos of that coming up next week for y'all. And that is basically it in a nutshell, y'all. That's everything that's going on with me. From the family losses to the critical illnesses to why I wasn't able to go to the car lot and take y'all on the actual house tour with me, because of the fact that, you know, my only little car support system that could have got me down there, 2 of them is out of commission. One's at the hospital and one's darn on still recovering. And then, like I said, my mother don't know nothing about traveling, so she don't even travel to her own job with her damn car. So she don't even want to travel to Lumberton, honey. So 50 years old, always been stuck in Fayetteville. Don't know how to travel at all. Every time she's left the state, she's always had somebody with her. She's never darn gonna travel exclusively by herself, or even drove her damn self. So yeah, that's the difficulties that I face. Even down to the dentist. Like, I can't even get this darn gone cavity out my mouth. And it's not even about the money at this point. It's about the fact that I can't even get nobody, because I'm darn gone stuck solo. Because, you know, they won't even let you get an Uber. You know, I'm like, God damn, I'm going to have to negotiate with my darn gone dentist. Like, maybe the dentist can call the Uber for me. It's like, bitch, y'all got my motherfucking address. Y'all call, if y'all don't feel confident, y'all call the Uber and darn gonna let me get home. But I need this tooth out my mouth, and y'all saying that somebody got to be there with me to have me walk out. It's like, come on now. Why can't I just get the Uber home? Is y'all afraid I'm gonna get attacked or something? Like, I could be high and still darn gonna fight myself off or whatever. Like, Lord knows. But yeah, the dentist don't even want to take a chance, because I don't even got nobody to be there, because they got to put me on a mild anesthesia. So even with the darn money, they refusing to get this tooth out my darn mouth. Because I'm not about to, they ain't about to snatch this tooth and I don't got no darn sedation. Like, bitch, I got to be a little bit high. Now, y'all know I don't like being high. With Crohn's disease, I took myself off of Percocets, Oxycontin, haven't had it in years, honey. I don't like motherfucking doggone pills, but when I need them, honey, I need them. And when they take this out along with drilling a couple others, honey, they might need to prescribe me a script for a week. I know how to doggone just take that script for a week and not renew the shit, honey. But yeah, all that's been going on with your girl DivaWuan's, honey. And speaking of doggone health, I actually got a health product coming up in the mail as well that we will be doing on my beauty channel. So look out for that. So that is all, y'all. Y'all check out the beauty channel, the business channel, my new channel, DivaWuan's, on my Black Junction page. All those videos on there are currently free. There will be some videos that I will charge in the future, but y'all don't have to worry about that right now. And then it won't be no heavy charge. Probably I think the most expensive that I will probably set is like $5. And that's like for estheticians who want to see, you know, more extensive, you know, waxing techniques and chemical peels. So some videos I will charge, but it won't be nothing outrageous. They also have a subscription option on there. I don't see myself doing that because I don't have like enough videos where I can offer like a subscription of anything. So I don't see myself doing like a monthly subscription price at all. Like, I'm just getting started with this, so I don't, that won't be an option. So I won't be charging no $20, $30, nothing like that. It would just be $2 to $5 per video as far as the exclusive content, but I will still have some videos that are free. So y'all go ahead and check out my Black Junction and subscribe to that. On my Instagram, all of that is located down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.